King of the slicked up. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie.
Shotgun Suge versus Kid Slade. You know what's crazy, y'all?
What's crazy?
When I wrote that in the group and when I wrote that on the topic wheel, I hadn't had the flyer in front of me. Imagine my surprise when I see that this is not the headline. This ain't the underline. This ain't the middle line. This is the what they say all buildings need like a platform. This is the guy holding the card up right now. It's like what is going? I don't know. I don't know if they did that to like trick us. Like you can't mind fuck us and we know what we coming for. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? We're coming to this card for Suge versus Slade and John versus Trez. Everything else is beautiful. I'm happy it's happening. But we know what the fuck we coming for. Let's keep it real, you know what I mean? We want the motherfucking storyline. Them the storylines right there. Swamp and Qleen, man, them niggas went from pulling guns out on each other to like going out to clubs and shit together, man. Them niggas friends, man. But with that being said, Resolution 2 Redemption 2 is going down, man. You are
I was gonna let you rock.
Redemption.
What's it called?
Redemption. I said
I
resolution.
keep calling it resolution.
Hey, listen, they both got the shin at the end. You feel me?
I
Like
keep calling all
The
stream
shin at
today.
the
I was
end.
calling it resolution and
Damn.
thinking, I'm sure it's not resolution.
They might got a resolution too. You know what I mean? But we got
Redemption, just like my
we
man
got
Reese.
Resolution 2 going down in ATL. It's very important to say ATL because of the headline and match. Resolution going down in ATL next Saturday, February the motherfucking 18th, man. Are y'all excited? What are we doing with the card? Is we excited about the card?
Hell yeah.
I like the card. I would be more excited if I could watch it live and for free on Caffeine. But I got to feed the app. I understand that. I understand the need to do that. So I'll be keenly waiting on it to drop. But yeah, man, that Slade and Suge, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for the What Your Life Like. I know. Listen. I can't wait for that particular segment part of the round when you get into What Your Life Like talking to Slade because of the accusations and whatnot, man.
Accusations.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read that boy Trav said it's alright, Henny. They said Murder Mook was just murder. Yo, shout out Murder from Maryland. So that's only halfway funny, you know what I mean? Nah. But facts though, sometimes shit do be disrespectful. Henny going to the wrong card. I'm here for Revelation. I'm about to even read it wrong. What the fuck is up with me?
Revelations, y'all reading the Bible?
Yes, rather it on Caffeine. X-Man, what up, homie?
I think Revelations was Rock versus Slade.
I think that what needs to happen, if we could all just get a promise from URL, like a pinky promise. Listen, we got other cards we waiting to drop, but if you could possibly go ahead and give us the outside card before next week, and soon as this event happens, drop that shit on Monday. We would greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Greatly.
I want all 16 of them shits in the next 2 weeks.
The app subscriptions would go.
Come on, man. You give us
Come on, it's a selling point. We trying
today
to
is
help
the
them
18th. That means you got 10 days to give us the outside card. I prefer it in 5. I prefer it in 3. I give me 3. Give it to us by the weekend. Appreciate it. And then when the next card goes down, have them clips loaded. So, but before, see, that's what happened with Snake Eyes versus Tay-Rock. It was the talk. All the Rock Lee shit had just happened. All the Kid Slay had just happened. We was all excited about the battle. The battle happened before the end of the year. Here we are in February just getting the battle. So now, yeah, we love the battle and all that, but a lot of the excitement that would have came with it is now gone because we done moved on through so many other topics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, just don't let that keep happening. I see it's a real bunch of people saying with complaints about the app right now, and I feel like it's so easily fixable. Put out battles from last year on YouTube and make sure these type of events get on the motherfucking app fast, ASAP. You know what I mean? ASAP. If you gonna do them every 2 weeks, then drop them shits on that Monday. You know what I mean? Because it seems to me that they're being edited right there. You know what I mean? I don't know that part of the job, so sorry, JB, if I'm putting too much on you because you do a lot already. Big respect for what you do, but I'm just saying that would definitely limit a lot of these motherfucking complaints. Listen, the shit happened Saturday. It's on the app that you pay for on Monday. What can you say about that? You know what I mean?
And also, I guess that applies more to caffeine events, but you know, there's the bootleg gang to consider. When it's a caffeine event and app battles don't drop on the app for ages,
Yeah.
people go and watch them in other places. Like
What?
feed the app
Well, I'm gonna
and
keep it real.
not that they should,
No,
not that
no,
they
no.
should.
Now I see what you. But to be honest, I'm not even talking about the caffeine joints. But I
But
guess
that's what I said. Yeah,
that would
that's
really only make
separate.
that would only make sense if you do these joints like that. But
Mm.
these joints, because this has the feel from back when I used to be on Twitter, when before pay-per-view even came. You know what I mean? It was a time before pay-per-view where you had to get on Twitter and hear about him and Holler's remix or Loaded Lux third round and just be excited till the footage drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These events do give me that feel. We're all going to be waiting for the updates. And then it turns into, oh, y'all niggas in the building in line for 2 months. Nah, man, it's just the battle didn't come out so fast that nobody had a chance to go re-review. The best part about being in the building, you go home, you re-look at it and be like, okay, so I wasn't tripping. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we just got to figure that out. Yeah, man. Y'all, URL, listen, put me back on the payroll. I tell some people, man, listen, this is what we need to do. Get these shits out on Monday. These are the ones we need on YouTube. Give me a couple dollars. I get it right. But with that being said, we got a fire card, man. Suge versus
Hashtag Bikini.
we're gonna go from the bottom. Hashtag. Oh yeah, that's right. I rap too, by the way, nigga. But that's a whole nother. And listen, but
I rap. You rap two. I rap one.
you
Come
feel
on.
me? Swamp versus Kitchen Qleen. Talk to me, man. How y'all feel, man?
I meant to ask you as well, the behind the scenes when we talked about this the other day, or the potential for this, I think it was the other day. But I guess you said it there. There were some issues. Now they're buddy buddy, so like the beef is cold, right? It's not
the
it's
beef
not
is
an active grudge.
the beef is cold. Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe, you know, I guess if they've had issues in the past, even if they're beyond them, this is battle rap, right? This is
Yeah.
something that's going to be angles. There's a conversation there to be had. In terms of predictions, like the last, oh, we haven't seen that yet, have we? It's just the
Come on.
talk from it is so loud. We haven't seen the Clean Paper and Ace Amin
He has. I have.
battle.
Me. I have.
Oh, yeah, right, because you know, privileged and
You
everything.
say your next sentence real quick.
Your next sentence, real quick.
You just said more than Clean Paper did in the second and third round.
Damn.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like that.
So I think he's gonna, you know, he's gonna want to come back and kind of uh correct that, or not correct
Get
that, but you know, he's
redemption.
gonna
It's right there for you. Get redemption.
He
resolution.
want twice the
Give
redemption
me a resolution. You feel
because
me?
the resolution is in Revelations. Is what she's trying to
You
say.
feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I've on recent showings, I'm gonna go with Swamp on predictions. I think he needs a clear win, and he's gonna try and get it here.
Yeah.
But I like to think QP won't make it easy for him.
Yeah, man. Shout out Swamp. Shout out Clean Paper. Even though they super duper cool, they still competing for legacy. They still competing for history. This is still a competition at some point. It's not a what they call it, a compliment battle. So, you know, regardless of how cool they are, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get ugly in that joint, or at least it's supposed to. And with that being said, I gotta kind of agree with Jim, man. I feel like Swamp got a little bit more of a chip on his shoulder as far as wanting to either maintain or remind people, or even just get his spot back in the sense as far as being in the conversation of, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, Slim. I'm jive like one of them too. And then, you know, Clean Paper coming off of the, you know what I'm saying, the Ace battle and a couple other battles where he was kind of still falling under that stigma of his old self. It's like this is the perfect chance right here for both of y'all to do great and move on to y'all next opponent. Or it's the perfect chance for somebody to catch a body if they don't show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Swamp, man. Shout out Clean Paper. I got Swamp in this joint though.
Yeah, I got Swamp too. I did see Clean say he was gonna get his redemption on this card. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, man, every time I try to say Clean is building up a little bit of trust as a fan, you know what I mean? I don't know wild shit, but like as a fan, I'm building up trust that he's gonna be consistent again. He makes me question that, whether it's by not making the battle, whether it's by you know what I mean, not rapping in the battle in any chosen round. So, and Swamp, albeit he has had stumbling issues over his career, and some of them was last year, he's still top 5 from 2022. He still had a hell of a fucking year, and he's been just consistent. Also, it's in the South. You know what I mean? So we know Swamp talks South. I seen him in Texas. I seen him in motherfucking Georgia. I seen him in Carolina. The nigga talks to the South. You know what I mean? He said he's the king of the South. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I definitely got Swamp in this one right here, man. And I think, not for nothing, Swamp is the better angler, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And since they do have history, when it is brought up, I think Swamp would do a better job of executing that. Qleen is still the legend, but you know what I mean? I ain't got time to sugarcoat words because Qleen don't sugarcoat words. You know what I mean? So we can just move on after that. You feel me? We got Shotgun Suge versus Kid Slade.
King of the slick talk. Hey, call me Lord of the Chain, God of the wristwatch. Fashion be your movie, I'm